So in the sense of if you join a startup thinking যে কোনো একজন তোমাকে অনেক প্রেস করবে, অনেক ভালো ভালো কথা বলবে, তোমার বস এসে বলবে বা তোমার সিইও এসে বলবে তুমি অনেক ভালো করছো, that will happen sometimes, right? But most times সব জায়গায় জিনিসপত্র খারাপ, right? Everyone is busy doing other things, right? So yes, while it's true যে as the CEO, I mean it's better if you learn to appreciate everyone, right? So they will work probably better, but at the same time যখন from the other side of it, it will be way more satisfying for you as an employee যখন তুমি স্টার্টআপে জয়েন করতেছো, if you just accept যে no one is going to thank you for it, right? So that is like move that out of the table. যতই তোমার মানে ওরা বলুক যে না আমাদের টিমে আমরা এই করি সেই করি, just move all that from the table, right? The only reason to join a startup, early startup, is to be able to make impact. যেটাতেও তোমার কোনো ওই সেন্সে লাভ হবে না, you are not going to make a lot of money. Yes, the founders like me will say যে ও আমরা অনেক ইকুইটি দিচ্ছি and all that, so আমরা স্যালারি কম দিচ্ছি, ইকুইটি বেশি দিচ্ছি and all that, আমরা বড় হইলে তুমি অনেক ইয়া পাবা। ট্রু, কিন্তু most startups are going to fail.
Yeah.
The founders will believe, I believe I am going to win, because you have to be delusional and mad if you found companies, right? But as the employee, it's not your risk to take, so you move that out of the table. You do not think that yes, it might happen the company is going to be $1 billion company, but that also cannot be part of the equation. So what's the part of the equation? The part of the equation is this: you spend 4 or more years in university hoping you will learn something, right? I mean, I'm not going to say anything out loud, but anyway, you do that. We all do that. Then you get into a career. It's even slower in some form. তুমি 10 বছর 15 বছর ইয়া করে you maybe get some promotion, right? You have some improvement in role, right? If you join a startup, that's all that, like that decade is going to be compressed into a year, right? Or shorter, right? That's the only thing you are going to get out from a startup, joining a startup, so that যেখানে তুমি 10 বছর পরে যাইতা, you get there in a year or two, right?
মানে লার্নিং এর
exactly
দিক থেকে আছে,
learning curve. Then you can decide say okay, now what do I want to do, right? So যে ক্রাইসিস তোমার 40 বছর বয়সে আসতো, oh shit, I did all this in my career, but now I don't find any meaning in this. এখন আমি কি করব? You get to the crisis sooner. Okay, এখন আমি কি করব, right? But you need that crisis. There is no way around it.
Oh yeah.
Right? You need that crisis. You need that deep despair. Okay, I find everything meaningless now. What do I do now?
লিসনাররা শুনে বুঝতেছে যে আমিও মানে এটাতে এত এগ্রি করতেছি, এই ডিসপেয়ার, এই মিনিংলেস স্টেটে।
That is going to happen. Just you can only delay it, but that is going to happen. And startups will make it faster for you. You will get there sooner. এখন it might sound like যে অনেকের জন্য, but doesn't it make it worse? যেটা পরে আসতো সেটাতে ধারণা হ্যাঁ, it might sound like so, but everything you dream of, everything you hope for, or even you do not dare to hope for or dream for, right, is on the other side of that crisis. You have to cross that crisis, right? Otherwise you are not going to get them. So you join a startup, so
you get to the crisis.